All right, so I'm at the LA Auto Show looking at the new 2025 Toyota Camry in the XSE trim level. Let me give you a tour. All right, so let's start looking at the Camry with the exterior first. And as you can see, the front end is much more aggressive than the outgoing Camry is. Very, very striking and actually resembles the Prius design language. And of course, Toyota is moving to this new design language across all of their cars. And the highlight item are the signature headlights here. And of course, these are not lit, but here, very striking, nice looking running LED headlights, and of course the taillights in the back are also LEDs. Coming down here, this grille is exclusive to the XSE, not the shape is the same, but the fact that it's color matched is the XSE trim level exclusive. Nice, aggressive looking, and I think suited to the overall XSE sporty trim level. Then coming along here to the side, these are functional air vents, and you would think, functional on a Camry, but these are more for efficiency and aerodynamic slippery to improve the MPG and the fuel efficiency of this Camry. Next, coming around to the side profile, it's got this strong belt line right there, giving it a nice aggressive line. It's much more apparent on the darker colors, but nonetheless, nice looking on the side profile of the Camry. Coming down here, these wheels, these are the 19-inch gunmetal-esque wheels for the XSE trim level, and they do have a very intricate and busy looking design, but in my opinion, I think it looks pretty nice. Right now, let's look at the back here, and in my opinion, it is a little bit more subtle back here compared to the front. The front is much more aggressive, but the back here is pretty clean, nice, elegant. And let's look at the tailpipes, dual tip, and it does have, interestingly, a diffuser effect here, which is not very aggressive, but pretty cool. I wonder if they're saving some other higher performing addition to give it some other tips on that side. Now let's come over here. These taillights are LED, and there is a black, somewhat deck lid style trim piece here to offset the two headlights, the taillights, and a little flap here. And this is not aggressive whatsoever. Here it is from the side profile. But that'll give you a glimpse of the back. Again, not as aggressive as the front, but I think nice and clean and subtle. All right, so now let's look at the interior of the XSE. Door panels, simple, nice pattern. Let's come around to the interior, and here are the seats. They are obviously here in black, and the stitching is in this darker gray color. I believe that you can get a red interior on the XSE trim level as well. But let's have a seat. Seat is actually really comfortable, nice size. Now the interior, the rest of it here. So you can see here it's not on, but there is an LCD screen back there. The standard trim level does not come with this. This is an add-on package, but if you wanted it, you could get it. Some buttons here. And the highlight of the interior, the infotainment stack. This is a 12-inch screen on the XSE trim level. It is running Toyota's latest infotainment system, which I cannot mess with here because this car does not have any power. The button knob is not even on it, so it's actually very restrictive. Nonetheless, let's go and look at the rest of this thing. So I've got heated seats, ventilated seats, nice, in a Camry, ventilated seats. And these buttons here are in plastic, but it's nicely designed and laid out. Very simple, very nice and easy to understand, easy to use as well. Down here is a wireless car charger, and here's a little storage cubby and some USB Type-C outlets, and they've even got you covered with the USB Type-A. Drive modes. There you go. Eco, normal, hold and EV mode, and according to the press release, in EV mode you can drive the Camry in all electric for short distances, and Toyota doesn't mention anything about how far or how long or how fast you can travel. They just leave it at that. You can use all EV mode or only EV mode. Next, let's come to the center armrest here. Nicely cushioned. How much space is there? Oh, very deep. Very large, generous sized armrest or center console area. And the overall space, and this one actually has the panoramic roof, and the overall space in here is really nice. All right, back seats. A look before I sit in there and show you what it's like. Decent size, and the pattern, there's like a blue pattern here that's not really coming through. There's a little bit better glimpse of it right there, but there's a blue pattern in this blue leather seat that I actually didn't notice in the front, and it's more apparent here, so it must have been in the front as well. All right, let's take a seat. Nice. Oh wow, this center armrest is extremely soft. Really soft. I would be interested to see the longevity of this cushioning. Armrest and the cup holders here. Charging ports. Looks like a USB Type C and a USB Type A. So most manufacturers are pretty much going away from the USB Type A, but Toyota continues to offer it. And some air climate control vents here. Pretty nice space. So the hood is closed, so I can't show you, but I will tell you what's going on underneath there. So it is a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder. Now, the Camry is only available as a hybrid powertrain platform. So it's combined with the 5th generation hybrid system from Toyota, and it's available in all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, of course. But the interesting thing is the all-wheel drive trim level is now, or the all-wheel drive configuration is available across all the trim levels of the Camry, even the most basic, most economical version. So that's always nice. Now, as far as all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, there is a difference in horsepower. The front-wheel drive is 225, the all-wheel drive 232. Now, fuel economy ratings have not been released, so stick around for that. But that's pretty much it on the Camry. I think it looks really nice. Very aggressive looking in the front, a little bit more subtle on the rest of the car. The interior is nice and spacious from what I can tell. Nice quality interior, good features. The ventilated seats really surprised me in a Camry, so that's really nice. The features are there. Pricing, I'm not sure of yet. We'll see, but I'm sure it's going to be reasonably priced. Of course, this is still a Toyota Camry. So let me know what you think of it in the comments below. If you have any questions, send them to me in the comments below or on a message on Instagram @DriveSteady. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, drive steady.